the machine, and it's the Wizard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, Jones is out there with Mr. Moves. And it's the natural. Then it's Woolridge, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can... physical, but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
So Phoenix will get the first possession.
Take a look at Big Baldwin. It's a scary sight. Look at that. You got Tavian Baldwin, Jabari Augustine, Randolph Cardinal, and then Warren Pierce all in one picture.
Now here is Woolridge. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchup.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to...
Baldwin. From outside, off the mark. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Sheldon. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. About 1 minute into the first quarter. There's Sheldon. That shot off the mark. And Texas the other way now.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by Texas. Woolridge, the layup off target.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Stolen by the 3-ball is good. Woolridge has got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Baldwin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Texas shooting their first free throws of the game. Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Down low, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here is Cardinal, hit by Augustine. Cardinal gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Morris passes to Baldwin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Good on both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside, Pierce. Back to Sheldon. To the paint, trying to find Woolridge, and he's got it now. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. He's got 7.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Oh!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Sheldon, and it's blocked. Fast break, here they come. Here's Baldwin. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Woolridge, the pass to Jones. Back to Woolridge. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Texas trails by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Baldwin. 8 points for him.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Sheldon with it. Morris is there. Sheldon with the bucket. For Texas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Baldwin. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
The numbers here for him. Jones kicks to Woolridge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Woolridge hits them both. Texas trails by 4. Out to the right wing. Baldwin the pass to Big Daddy. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The natural, the pass to Woolridge. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Woolridge has got 14 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The natural, the pass to Woolridge. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 16 points for him.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Phoenix making some changes. Daniels, he's checked in for Pierce. And Jones subbed in for the natural. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Texas moving it around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take an opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. And you look at the Cobra, among the league leaders, 4th in score.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here's McDaniel. Guarded closer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Phoenix, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think they're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
And a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Phoenix. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, Texas. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And for the Trailblazers, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are. Yeah,
they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Augustine, he's been fantastic.
Yeah, I want you to suck on that dick.
over the last 10 games or so. 3rd in blocks, 4th in rebounding, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Jones, no luck.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Augustine passes to Big Daddy. The feed now to Augustine. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels. That 3 off the mark.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Jones pulls it down.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
With the putback.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
55 seconds left in the first. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 1. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Pierce is checked in for Jones. And Texas will go for a different look here. Jay's checked in for the Wizard. Turner comes in for the Cobra. The chosen one, he's checked in for Morris. Davis is subbed in for Big Daddy. Pierce's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. For Texas, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. A free throw drops for Augustine. Both free throws good from Augustine.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Davis against Jones. It's deflected. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on Texas so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Texas shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Texas, we've got Jay. The machine is out there with Turner. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Davis in at the 1. It's Pierce on the wing to the inside. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Turner passes to Mann, and it is flushed down with a nice. Cam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
The shot by Turner, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Augustine with the steal. Pass break, Texas. Texas moving it around. Here's Mann. Outside for Davis. The chosen one passes to Augustine. Three-pointer. And it's Davis missing. Well, Phoenix shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Inside. The kick out to Pierce. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Pierce has got 4 points this quarter. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And Davis, here we go. Pass to the chosen one. To the middle. And Jones over to help. Augustine finds Davis. And another miss by Texas. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The waiter passes to McDaniels. Here's the waiter. Pierce inside the three-point line. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it'll be Texas with their first time out of the game right here. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's the waiter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. No good from Cardinal.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Baldwin tries again to the left side wing. Floats it up for Junior. Hammers the alley-oop through. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Rejected by Pierce. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's the waiter, and it's blocked. Here's Cardinal. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. And Texas calls time here. comes in for the Waiter, and Woolridge subbed in for Jones. The Wizard, he's checked in for Texas. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Texas. They trail by 1. Inside, and Junior throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the pass to Woolridge. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. At the line for 2. That's good from Woolridge. And so he makes both from the line. For Texas, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To the paint. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Woolridge. He had 19 points in the win again. And Woolridge with the stop.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Here's Baldwin. Pierce covering. Sharp, the pass to the chosen one. And Pierce over to help. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Texas getting another chance here. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
A nice shot by Woolridge.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Pierce over to help. To the right side. Here's Gadsden. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Woolridge. And the 3 off target.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside, Sheldon. Outside, Woolridge takes the 3. Good on the triple. Woolridge has got 27.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's Gadsden. Pass to Baldwin. And Pierce over to help. Feeds to Junior. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Melo's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for Texas, the Machines checked in for Junior. Morris comes in for the chosen one. And Big Daddy subbed in for Turner. Here's Woolridge. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. His son, Cole Bragg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Jones, it's blocked, and he recovers it.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. 3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
right side, Sheldon. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. Woolridge inside.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Texas moving it around. Here's Big Daddy, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Sheldon, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Hansen. Cardinal grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 8. Passes it to Woolridge. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Out to Morris, beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The natural to pass to Melo. Outside, Woolridge. And Woolridge with the stuff.
And this sort of awesome dunk. This team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty good.
A free throw drops for Augustine.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Daniels, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Texas making a change here as well. Turner's checked in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Woolridge. Good on the three-point shot. Woolridge has got 36.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, who lock in on the moment, who play the right way.
Free throw. Good for Morris. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Jones is checked in. And Morris drops them both. 27 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Jones. Here's McDaniels.
Clearly a foul.
For Phoenix, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First one falls for them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And McDaniels drops them both. Here's the Wizard. 26 points for him last game again.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
And so it's Phoenix, 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what has gone right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy. Getting stops and getting runouts is the biggest difference.
And that gets your guards involved early in the offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Mr. Moves out there with Pierce. Then it's Jones. Then it's Woolridge. And it's the natural in at the shooting guard. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. Here's Augustine. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cardinals got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pierce kicks to Woolridge. Over Morris. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Woolridge has got 38 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Cardinal. And he comes up with the deuce. Cardinals got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2 points. That one goes.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
That's good from Woolridge. Texas trails by 16. Here's Baldwin, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside, Sheldon. The kick out to Pierce. A putback. Augustine grabs the board. Texas shooting at 46%, making some buckets. From 7, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from the Wizard.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Here's Woolridge, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Cardinal, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Trailblazers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. So he gets them both. Texas trails by 16. Out to Morris. Texas moving it around. Here's Baldwin. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Baldwin's got 24 points. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now here's Sheldon, covered by Morris. A nice shot by Woolridge. Woolridge has got 46 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Sheldon with the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
We're going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The weight is checked in for the natural.
Taking a look at some stats for the Cobra. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 20th in scoring. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And like you were saying, one of the strongest scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end. And it's no wonder he's top 20 in points. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Phoenix leading by 17. There's the pass to Jones. Back to Woolridge. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. On the basket by Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Baldwin. Pierce covering. And Jones over to help. Here's Big Daddy. And another miss by Texas. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And he dunks it down.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. Trailblazers leading by 17. Outside Pierce. Pass to Woolridge. Pass break. Texas. Here's Baldwin. The shot. No good. Nice D from Woolridge. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Got it. Good job in the low post. Woolridge has got 12 points now in the quarter.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
And Jones over to help. Baldwin the pass to Augustine. Uses the glass to drop it in. Augustine's got 22.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
The waiter passes to Pierce. He feeds it to Woolridge. Charity swipe shot. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Baldwin kicks to Augustine. And Pierce over to help. Here's Big Daddy. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Woolridge. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw drops for Augustine. Mello's checked in for the Trailblazers. Jones comes in for Woolridge. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Count it. Good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over
here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Baldwin, and that one is stuffed right through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Kicks it to Melo. Passes to Jones. Here's the waiter. 4 on the clock. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Daniels, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Outside, Jones. Augustine grabs the board. Augustine's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Gadsden. Pass to Big Daddy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Big Daddy's got 7 points.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
McDaniels passes to the waiter. Now, here's McDaniel. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 5. With his first shot attempt. Melo's shot is off.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Now the feed to Augustine. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The pass to Big Daddy. Shoots the 3. And it's Melo with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Jones, the pass to Cardinal. Texas grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. It's good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Gadsden, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Phoenix leading by 20. Here's the waiter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. McDaniels kicks to Cardinal. It's deflected. Here's Baldwin. Cardinal grabs the board. Cardinal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing right side. McDaniels passes to Jones. Here's the waiter. And here is Melo. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. From past the arc, Jones, no luck. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for Texas. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. No good on that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The natural, he's checked in for the waiter. Texas shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. The Big Daddy passes to the Wizard. Texas moving it around. Melo with the steal. Here's McDaniels. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter. Texas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Cardinal. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10. Augustine with it, passes it to the Wizard. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Texas, they've got Morris. The machine is out there with the Wizard, and it's the Cobra, and it's Big Daddy in at the 1 spot. Now Texas with it. Baldwin kicks to Morris, and it's off from three-point range. Morris has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Sheldon. First free throw is good. The Beast, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one is no good. And so here's Texas. Morris passes to...
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here's Sheldon, covered by Morris. Outside Sheldon. Yep, that one goes.
Sliders on 100 everything for the CPU or something.
That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. Now Texas with it. Here's Baldwin. Down low and stolen by Lawson. Right side Sheldon. Here's McDaniels from out on the wing. He knocks it down. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Jones dishes to McDaniels. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I really like...
Got you a piece of ass. What y'all think about them boys? They getting their ass beat. Gotta get a picture of them. They look so savage, both of them.
The way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
And Phoenix making a change here. Woolridge is checked in. For Texas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And that one drops. And that's now 30 points for the Cobra.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. For Texas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To the right side. Sheldon with it. Guarded now by Morris. Sheldon with the bucket. The Naturals got 5 points now in the quarter. Texas shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. That's tipped. Outside, Woolridge. And finished off by McDaniel. And so here's Texas. Here's Augustine. Second chance shot. Hansen. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Ingram, he's checked in for McDaniels. He's perfect from the line this time. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Back to Woolridge. Puts it up. No good on the shot. And Texas the other way now. Here's Baldwin. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Baldwin's got 14 points here in the second half. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Back to Woolridge. Fires the three, and another one falling. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Offensive rebound, Augustine, and he goes in for the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Sheldon. Another shot. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Lane. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. The Beast's got his first basket of the night. Here's Baldwin. And he lobs it up.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now Woolridge. Lawson outside. To the inside. Ingram lays it up and banks it in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a free pass.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. All alone. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And he converts the layup.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. That's 12 points for the Wizard.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's Woolridge. It's rebounded by Baldwin. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for Texas. Augustine passes to the Wizard. Back to Augustine. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Augustine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Back to Woolridge. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his third assist on the night.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Back to Woolridge. With the shot. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Down low. Got a piece of it. Now here's Sheldon. Woolridge up top. Outside Sheldon. Inside. Fast break, Texas. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Outside, Woolridge. Texas grabs the miss. Augustine's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here is Woolridge. To the middle. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Launches a three, and again, That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Morris passes to Augustine, and Sheldon over to help. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. To the paint. Here's Lane. That is in there. Watson with the assist. The Beasts got 4 points this quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Augustine, no luck. Trailblazers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the chosen one.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's the waiter. Pass to Lane. 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's the waiter. Moss tips it back.
Sat there and waited for me to shoot.
Yeah.
62 points for Lamar Woolridge tonight. 62. 7 of 9 from downtown. In 27 minutes, that is. Zero turnovers. Did not turn the ball over one time. Yeah, this guy's the best player in the fucking league. This guy, he's not the best player in the league, he's fourth. No offense. I'm sorry. This nigga's fourth. It's better than Jabari. I don't know if the league can do what this kid's doing outside of me. I can do it. That's fucking retarded. Like, goddamn. Holy.
Come at me directly, don't need no one to defend me. Souls in a place even I can't get to, don't mess with it. Moon waves and overseas, quick coasting overseas. But knows who don't believe, they will never want to admit I'm the best here from the mere fact that I've got ovaries. It's a woman's world, so to speak. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't lack power, venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what I fright must have been a parasite in my past life. I don't want to ever come down from my soul. This is you and I, but I'm feeling too alive, trying to get me out of spite. Someone's got to pay, I ain't talking big amounts. Some kind of, probably not, they ain't rolling with no. Moving scatty, all erratic and that, they be fragile. Oh, you man, then come at me. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming for. That makes two of us, better.
I had 2 seconds.